We're teaching how to do the how to update the boards. The boards need to be updated on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday, should probably bring the boards in here. Wednesday, you need to update the this board up there, that big middle board. That's for the reps what they've sold for the week. Okay, all the other boards, the 3 down there and the one on the bottom, you can't really update that until Thursday, because Thursday evening, and you probably won't be able to do that. But we might be a week behind, so I'll show you how to do it anyway. Okay. Oh, you can do it in front. So what you do is you go to Vector Connect. All right. You log in under my account. You have to do it under my account. Okay. And my Vector Connect stuff up there. That password should be 6 now, not 5. I have to change it every once in a while. All right, so so you log in. Cool. All right, and then you go to Media Library, and then you got to go to Document Library because you want documents. Okay. Now, for some reason, they always change it around, okay? So this says, right now, normally it will say Northeast Region Newsletter, but it's always the one that's like a date. So you see it's like it says June 5th, 2012. That's the date thing. All right, go get that. Oh. I'm videoing it, so you'll be able to see it. All right, so you open that up, and that's usually the newsletter. I just opened up twice. Hopefully it'll just open. Show in folder. No, just open the damn thing. Come on. I think I have a lot of stuff open here. Close that. Close this. Alright. I don't know why it's not opening. Normally it just opens. There it is. Okay. So this is the newsletter. Also, I'm going to need this for the meeting, but so there's the newsletter. All right, and then what you have to do is you have to find our team, our reps. Okay, so our reps will say Smithtown on them. Okay, so we didn't have any reps in the top here. All right, so so point being is you go through here. So it starts here on Platinum Standings. So you just basically look here. Okay, so our first rep is. Keep looking, you're looking for Smithtown. There should be a way to do a search too, but I forget how to do it. 2600. Alright, so here's Smithtown. Here's Emily Anderson. Okay, so she was our top rep for the week. Alright, 2,283. Okay, now that's one way you can do it. Another way you can do it is you can go on to my web PDI. Okay, so here's web PDI, and you have to go back a week, okay? And then you find the top reps for the week. This will, hopefully it's updated. Where's Emily Anderson? Okay, so, no, don't do this. Not the best way to do it. Do it this way, by the newsletter. All right, so you just gotta look for every Smithtown person. So you just write them down, okay? So Emily Anderson's first, and then you just keep going. All right, so we're just looking for Smithtown. Smithtown, here's Patrick Hughes, okay, 1757. All right, so he's number 2. And we keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. All right, anyway, so you find all the people, okay? So you can just write them onto, a piece of paper, their names, okay? You have the honorable mention here. Honorable mention's over 750, and those all go up there. All right, so on the big board. Now, the goal of the board is to like you see right now, we only had like 3 reps who were pretty good, 4 reps. So you want to make the name bigger, but the goal is to have as many reps on here as possible, and you want the top person to be, if the top person is over 2,000, then great, we're going to put the number there. Okay. If the top person isn't over 2,000, then we just make them number 1. Okay, and we don't put any numbers. All right. So, but the top person, Emily, is number 1, so she's at like 2,200, right? So we would put her there. Now, as we have more reps, there's times like you see all this extra nonsense that's up here. Okay, West Suffolk, Wolfpack, and all that stuff. You can make it's not important that that stays up there. The goal is the names, that the people's names are on there, not necessarily, you know, that the top stays the same. So the more names we have, I would rather not have a quote. The reason we have a quote and the reason why we wrote all this stuff so big on the top is because of the fact that we don't only have 5 reps, okay, to recognize. But as the team gets bigger, and as we have more people on there, the names are more important than, you know, I would love for it to just say, you know, West Suffolk Wolfpack really small at the top, and then that's it, and then like, you know, top 30 reps, you know, on this board. Okay, so anybody over 1,000 gets a number, gets their name and a number. Number 1 you should separate somehow. It doesn't have to be that big, but they should be like either a different color or something like that, or, you know, make them fancy. And then you have anyone over 750 goes. Anyone over 750 goes above the honorable mention. Anyone that's sold between 250 and 750 would be honorable mention. You just put their name, okay? You don't put a number for them. And if you want to put the quote and squeeze the quote in there, fine. Okay, so don't be afraid to use the colors, make it look good. It should say top reps for the week, so that way people know what the heck this was. Top Guns doesn't really help, but it should say that somewhere on the board. All right, so that's how you do this board. Okay.